We are FKM. We've been around about 6 years. We have actually lost a lot of members. It's a good thing, though. You know, they've deployed or they've gone to the Marine Corps.
We killed 2 of theirs. They killed 1 of ours. So it's puts it at even. Yeah.
Wait, TSA is going to look at this. As you can see, you know, we joke around off the field, but on the field, we're very flexible. All of our guys are selected. These are people that pretty much were good on their own. They've been watched by myself and other team members. They're invited to run on the team. That's pretty much the only way we do things is we watch someone, we invite them on the team, and then we see if they can get along with the team. They run with us for a little bit, see if they can get along with the people off the field as well as on the field. You know, it's a balance is important. Just because you're good on the field doesn't mean you're going to get on the team, because, you know, if you can't get along with the guys on the team, that's, you know, that's not going to fly. You know, off the field, we joke around a lot. On the field, we're pretty serious. But we're not to the point where we're just taking it overboard. We're very flexible. Everybody brings their sets of skills, and it's my job to ensure that, you know, their particular sets of skills and their weapon systems are employed properly, the tactics that I study are employed properly in my experiences as well. Previously, we've had SEALs on the team, we've had PJs, we've had Army guys, but mainly it's Marines or people who are going into the Marines, or you know, like for example, we just added a former lieutenant from the Colombian Army, combat experience in the jungles of Colombia. So most of the people on the team are actual real operators, or have been. But at the same time, we're very flexible with one another. We're very open to suggestion. We're very open to learning new things and improving. We don't have a very negative attitude towards improvement, which I feel is very important to grow as a person and as a team. If we're wrong, we will admit it. And respect, I think, is a very big thing with not only our team, but other teams. And over the years, you know, we've gotten to know a lot of teams, and we're very cohesive with other teams in terms of if people have to jump with us or we got to jump with them. You know, we're able to do that. Our numbers have grown. They used to be, we started out with 5 guys, 6 guys. They grew to, at one point we had 20 guys. And we actually, you know, went back to about 12, 15 guys, simply because of situations with jobs and kids and that sort of thing. But the primary thought around that was, if we can at least have, you know, quality people, but not only that, but have quality people that at least, you know, anywhere between 6 and 8 show up, we can have 2 fire teams that we can run with. And to some degree, you know, the guys, I asked the guys, okay, what would you like to specialize in? Okay, so we cross-train as much as we can, but each person, aside from the sets of skills that they bring on the team, each person will pretty much become an expert in what they want to do. I'm not one of these people that's going to control the person and say, hey, you can't do this, because I say so. No. If that person wants to do it, then everybody as a group will work together to make that person the best at what they choose to do. And if they fully, you know, learn the role, then they, as a team, can help everyone out. We are up in the OP4. We started as OP4 because what we noticed when we started was a lot of the more experienced teams were pretty much pairing themselves with each other, and so they were outgearing, outgunning a lot of the newbies coming on the field. So we kind of wanted to bring that out towards them on their side. It worked out over time. You know, OP4's kind of filled out a little bit as well. Also with the good guys in the OP4, it's been kind of even in the last 3 years, which is great. So it's been a lot of good battles coming on. But off the field, you know, we actually fight against Tony's team a lot. But off the field, we're great with each other, joke, smoke and joke, that sort of thing. And it's an awesome community down here in Florida. It's almost like a family. It's like a second family. But like I was talking about cohesiveness, if one of their guys wants to run with us or we want to run with them, we're able to do so because we've all known how we work. We all know that we play with integrity. That's very big with me. Okay, you better not get caught cheating because you will get called out, for one. You get humiliated publicly, and then the team shoots you up, okay, because I do not tolerate that. I don't tolerate cheating. If, for whatever reason, you get a ricochet and you feel that, you know, you got hit, call it. You know what I mean? Be the better person, be the better man. We used to have a female, believe it or not, she was actually badass. She was really good. She was really good. But she had a baby, she went to Texas, and took the seal with her. So. But no, they're doing great out there, and I wish them the best. And while they were on, they were a force to be reckoned with.
But you guys prepare for this event?
We didn't. That's why that is why we pick people that are great on their own, because we're all over the state. I'm out of St. Pete. One of the guys is out of Palm Harbor. Another guy's out of Tampa. Another guy's out of Jacksonville. A third of the other guys are out of Orlando. So we very rarely have the chance to practice. If we come to an event like this, we'll usually take about 5-10 minutes and say, okay, let's rehearse this. This is the mission plan. Let's rehearse this real quick. This is how you're going to move. To me, movement is much more important than you know, textbook tactics. Okay, the fluidity of your movement, your foot movement. A lot of people underestimate your foot movement. That's more important than the price of your gun, because if you can't move properly, if you can't be limber, then you know you're going to be shooting into the wall, or you're not going to be shooting properly. The other thing is with training, we try to get it as much as we can, but it's not as often as we'd like to.